Let's go.
Oh, welcome back to the Fortune Sports Radio Show. Wah, wah. Yeah.
Black.
Yeah.
Oh,
Screw
hey,
you guys.
how about that Luther Wright though? Huh?
Oh yeah, great
Amazing.
interview. Great
Fascinating.
interview.
We're getting some pretty good feedback already on the interview.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad we're getting feedback because that means the people are watching.
No, but
Great stuff.
he had a great story.
It
to tell,
was
man.
great to
He had
have
a great story.
Great story, but I'm glad he's out of here. Oh,
You got some
God, Jesus.
He's very tall.
My have the person in this seat. Is that a warm seat or what?
I'm actually freezing.
Well, we gotta have that AC on. It is time for the Coles News Network.
Bow, bow.
As I see AC cringe when I start yelling.
Hello?
Oh boy! So this week in cyberspace, Cole's killing it again, getting 300 plus views. I'm being
Powder
modest
room is
with that.
crowded.
The AC powder room
in the high 300s. What was the thought process going into the last one, Coles?
Like, what do you mean? When I was writing it or
Yeah.
when I posted it?
Either one.
When you're up.
How does it change?
Well, when I was writing it, I was like, oh, jeez.
And then when you posted it,
I was like,
Oh, jeez.
let's see how this goes.
well, the cyberspace is loving the
Oh, man.
OGs.
They want to know
I
what
like-
Coles has to say.
Thank you so much for reading.
Tom
My
Kelly
writing.
just posted on the group chat. He says he looks like a black Mike Golick. Okay.
Tell him to tell that to his face.
Bet you won't.
You better bring your Halligan, Kelly.
All right, Coles, what we got going on in the world of news? Oh, speaking of impatient, you should have seen Richie on the way here today. Good Lord.
Talking
get-
about
we'll get
people
into
and
that
10
later.
speeds on the boulevard.
Speaking of, have you guys ever gotten pulled over before and gave some ridiculous excuse?
Boy, have I.
If I could talk when he pulled me over.
What'd you say to that state trooper?
It was the man in the chicken suit.
His feet got in the way.
Feather to the eye.
Wait, so you guys are just throwing a bunch of inside jokes? Like, I really want to hear what's going on.
Well,
after
we'll
the
tell
show,
you
after the
yeah.
show.
It's not fit to print.
That's an
Correct.
off-air.
Okay, so there was a New Jersey state trooper who pulled a woman over who was speeding, and he actually felt bad about it afterwards. The woman, who was emotional and said that she was on her way to the hospital where her father had stage 4 cancer and was hardly breathing, and she just wanted to make it there to say her goodbye.
All right.
So the trooper, one with a heart, told her to slow down and just let her go. But then he had a funny feeling about this one and decided to do some research. He found out that her father had actually passed away 5 years ago, and since he was a little ticked off, he decided to do something about it.
Uh-oh.
So what he did was he did some research and found out that she had a suspended registration. So he decided to head over to her house and arrest her.
Oof.
At first, she denied lying, but eventually fessed up.
See, that's the thing. When you're making excuses, you can't bring cancer into it. You can't bring dead,
You
saying
gotta do like the Tommy Boy, the bee.
Yeah, that's the better one. But no, that always comes back to bite you in the ass because, I think we've all pulled it one day trying to get out of class. Hey, my grandma died or my grandfather died or whatever. And
How many grandmas you got?
yeah, exactly. You're running out of weeks for
What a
grandma.
creep of a
Well, you know
cop,
what I
though. How do you
think?
find out that he wasn't?
He just had that trooper sense.
She probably had a little bit of liquor breath on her,
Who knows?
But I think it's two totally different things. If you say, oh, my dad's dying of stage 4 or 5 cancer.
Right, that's pretty
and,
in-depth.
And he's still alive, that's
Right.
awful. But if he already died, then,
No
Yeah.
harm,
It's
no
fair
foul.
game.
I mean, it's not as
It's all right.
bad. It's not as bad.
What are you rushing to the grave site? Or?
Wait, so if he's dead and you said he's dying of cancer, it's not as bad as if he's actually
No,
alive?
because you're not jinxing anything. He's already gone.
Oh, okay.
The old trooper lies, the jinx to the death. All right.
I would never say somebody was sick when they're not sick because then I would.
It's like bad juju.
Yeah. Bad juju.
What's the worst excuse you've ever given for something like this?
For what, getting pulled over?
Not getting pulled over, but in general.
I have to pee. I got pulled over by a cop one time. He's like, he was speeding. And I was like, I know. I was like, I have to pee really bad. And I didn't want to pee on the side of the road. And so, I'm just trying to get there.
Eh.
It didn't work. Terrible excuse.
See, what had happened
Actually,
was...
again, I gave better ones, but they're not fit to print.
Okay.
You know me a lot. Like, I don't really try to give excuses, and I think that's why people get mad at me so much, because I just tell them what's up, you know? It's like, sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm drunk.
I was boozing.
Sorry.
You should have been there.
I feel like you're a very straightforward kind of guy.
But see, that comes
He
with
is,
that comes with years of failure from the excuse game. You know, I mean, I
Among
got
other things.
I get myself caught in these
Many-
twisted
many
webs,
games.
you know, and then I just learned after a while. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna be honest about it.
Honesty is the best policy.
Thanks,
Not
Mom.
always. Not always.
No, it really is good.
Sometimes lies are necessary.
I tell horrible lies, or I always get caught on it, so there's no point in lying.
I'm an awful liar.
Because then you feel like a douche twice.
it's not a
Yeah,
lie if you really believe.
Oh, wise one.
Thank you, Costanza.
Oh, but
So now, speaking of more lies,
More lies.
a woman in Pensacola, Florida.
Notice it's all women lying.
that's true.
Oh, they lie more than anybody.
Oh, what?
Bunch of lying.
Age,
Girls.
weight, bra size, everything.
Actually, you know, we ran into this with Nathalie Faye, one of our guests, a couple of weeks ago. Asked her how old she was, and they just go, and then they change the subject. You know,
Well,
What?
that's better than just giving out than lying.
maybe
Yeah.
not if you're a woman and you're the age, for instance. If you say you're 27, that's
Well,
fine.
Nathalie, she's on IMDb. They have their birthday. Like it's not.
No, they don't. Well, not for her.
You don't
Oh,
have
really?
to.
They
Yeah,
didn't?
that's
Oh.
why. You know, listen, we know how great of research that we do around here for our guests.
I like Luther complimented me multiple times in
You
my
did
research.
have some good research.
Oh,
sir.
I researched like a mofo.
That-
He was the homework doer in
Yeah.
school, though.
That must have
Not
been
us.
that must have been a real inspiring sun today out there on 7th Street.
No, the sun. There was no sun.
It was overcast.
Not, yeah, I didn't get any sun today.
A little windy.
Yeah.
All right, so back to Pensacola.
So she was panhandling on the roadside, not because she needs food or shelter, but because she wants some bigger breasts.
See?
Good for her.
So she brought her "not homeless, need boobs" sign to the intersection, and she said, "People put out signs that they're homeless, and I'm not. I just am being honest. I just want bigger boobs." So actually, she's not lying. I don't know why I
Wow.
said that, but apparently it started working,
Goes
and
with
she
the,
said that she was surprised about the people who actually started donating to the cause. And she said, "I thought people would just laugh and keep riding, but they're like, hey, here's some money." So
I like money.
we don't find out how
She
much
get the
money she
boobs?
raised, but
She get boobs?
I don't know. She's probably still.
To be continued.
She's still probably
Get the
raising
boobs, girl.
I'd make a deal with her. If I'm going to invest when they're done, catching a peek.
Touche.
Right? Don't you feel
Touche.
that if you're investing in these,
It's like Kickstarter. You need to give me an incentive.
right?
At least I know.
$10, I get a handful for
But-
40 on motorboat.
In all honesty, girls with fake boobs, they're pretty. Especially when they first get them, they're pretty willing to like let you feel them and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're proud.
Yeah.
I've never come across a lady with fake boobs.
Get what?
What?
knowingly.
You lived in
Knowingly.
Florida.
I didn't ever saw that picture before.
What? Is there fake boobs up there?
Looks like we have swag, that's for sure.
I'm not in it. I'm not in it.
But like reading this story, I came across like a quick thing that like people actually lie about trying to get breast implants and say that they have cancer and like go through this whole thing so they could get breast implants, but they don't have cancer. And
Cause you know any girls with fake boobs?
not offhand, I can't think of any.
No. Would you look down at? How would you view that? Like if just no one specific, but if one of your friends got fake boobs, what would you think?
Nothing. Not everybody has.
Tremendous
Oh,
boobs.
not everybody's been blessed as
Now, do you look at that as on the same level as the MLB PED scandal? I mean, listen, if you can't perform, get something to make you perform.
Is that why you have a subscription to Viagra?
It's not
Your
Viagra,
antlers,
it's
right?
penile implant.
That's going to be
different.
archived.
HD, you got that.
Cut that right there. Clip it.
Breaking news: Walsh has penile implant.
On-air radio personality, Al Walsh.
Oh man, this is pretty.
Oates ends relationship.
No, she'd be happy if I got that.
A lot happier than she is now.
Get a sign, get a cup, and put him out there. Walsh needs penile implant.
Throw that dude off a communicable on 440 and stick Walsh there.
I need a show with all girls.
No, you don't.
You guys
You
are
brought up the
crazy.
fake stuff.
Yeah.
You brought up the faker stuff.
Well, you're laughing.
Oh, yeah.
You
Cheers.
enable us.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Point for the green team.
Okay.
You need them apparently.
Anyway, so there's this other story that I thought was kind of interesting.
Go for it.
A Southern Illinois man has paid off part of his court-ordered legal settlement with 4 tons of quarters packed into dozens of bags. He was ordered by court to repay $500,000 in insurance money
Whoa.
related to a 2001 car accident where his teenage son died. So in protest, he repaid nearly $150,000 with 50-pound bags of quarters he trucked in the Federal Reserve Bank in St. Louis. But that's crazy. Imagine paying back your court-like settlement in quarters. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Should have done it in pennies, bastards.
well, he said something about pennies, and he was just like, no, I went with the quarters.
That's
But-
That's a lot of quarters.
That's like a Kramer move.
I was
you
thinking
know,
that
when
with the calzones.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the calzone.
Look at all that Seinfeld references.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Decision Day.
What'd you bring a
No,
calzone?
that's not Dave.
No, no.
Wrong guy. Wrong guy.
Wrong
My
guy.
bad. I hate when I do that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Get a
Just say-
penile implant.
Just say, hey, what's up?
I have another story that I really want to tell, but it's like a lot of reading, and I just don't feel like doing that.
Well, let's
Give
get
us a
started.
synopsis.
You know what? I'll take a paragraph if you want.
You want to read it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll give the beginning, and you give the whole.
Can you summarize?
No.
All right.
So, I'll
try and do that.
Sometimes, no. Breaking up can sometimes be hard, and this one portrayed lover in San Francisco decided they couldn't sleep anymore on the mattress they once shared together
Oh, I read this.
and posted a hilarious, bitter Craigslist ad.
Yeah. Saw this one.
Yeah.
Saw
Oh,
the
it's my
Craigslist
turn?
ad?
I mean, if you want to. We don't have to read the whole thing.
All right. Some of it, we saw this. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Well, just break it down. Give us the
Go ahead.
breakdown.
Yeah, you know, I mean, listen, you get that filth on that mattress, you want to get rid of it.
No,
you
but
know?
wait, what happened?
So
okay,
the guy-
so here's the
Go
deal.
ahead, Colts.
Oh.
$150
Impatient.
and it's yours. No catch. Get this effing mattress out of my life.
Fucking it's internet.
It's no, I don't like to. It's a plush queen size Simmons Beauty Rest. It's 3 years old and
good
it
stuff.
feels like you've been
Yeah.
sleeping on a cloud.
mattress.
Even when you're unknowingly sleeping next to a lying cheater in a bad relationship and you this is a Craigslist ad, mind you. And you have to lie next to the constant reminder that you didn't go to grad school so you could get move out and get engaged.
Wow.
This is the bed for you. It will get you into REM into 6 to 8 hours every night, and you'll forget that you were sleeping next to a sociopath. There are no stains, and this thing hasn't seen action in a while.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Therein lies the problem.
Absolutely.
Give the girl some action. She won't be banging other guys on the bed.
Breaking news.
solved.
There we go. Relationship experts.
Problem solved.
I thought about giving it away for free, but then I figured, what the hell? Sell the bed and go buy a flesh jack and a handle of whiskey. And that's how I
Go
set
buy
up-
a what?
A flesh jack?
I think this is a guy and a guy.
Oh.
So you still willing to lay that pipe?
No, it's a girl. No, a flesh. Now that I recall the story, it's
flesh-
it's like a
dildo?
male version.
Oh, the pocket vagina.
No, from a guy thing. They have those fake things.
Oh, the fake behole.
You're right.
I don't know what you're talking about, guys.
Oh, that's nasty.
Stop grilling me.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's apparently they call it a flesh jack. Somebody Google it. I don't know.
Really?
Okay. And that's how I settled on 150. This thing is priced to move. It's worth much more than its price, and I figure that if someone who is looking at Craigslist on a Tuesday morning could easily afford it. So don't email me with your lowball offers, and don't agree to $150 and then come to my house and offer $100, because that would make you a lying cheater, and I would rather set the mattress on fire and throw it out the window
Don't set
rather to
fires.
sell it
No.
to you. Seriously, I'll lose it. And no, I won't help you to get it to your car. There are only 11 steps to my apartment. You figure it out. I was going to sell the mattress for $200, but I figured it would be worth the $50 to watch somebody else struggle.
What a bitter son of a bitch, huh?
Yeah.
Is this kid for real? Like, is he for real?
I gotta bring him a handle of whiskey.
Especially over another dude. My God.
I don't think it's a dude.
Probably.
I don't really know.
Well,
what it is.
so, all right. Well, let's assume it's not a dude, because that would just make stuff weird.
Yeah,
So let's
yeah.
assume it's
If
a
it
chick.
isn't
Of
already.
course it's a chick. Of course it's a chick. But you know what? This is something a chick would do. So.
But no, so he wasn't giving the chick what she needed. The chick cheated on him, and now he's bitter. Get out of town, my man.
Yeah,
Get out of
what?
Bitter
town.
Baron.
Get out of town.
In
plenty of
CNN, we
fish.
find a lying, cheating woman again tonight. Look,
yeah.
look at this.
There's plenty of fish in the pond, my friend.
I think.
Yeah, don't
the-
get so
listen,
bitter.
The girl's a cheater, but he's a bitch.
you know what?
Get
You know,
out of town.
you know
He's an
what you
incomplete-
really do? You go bang her best friend.
Yes, yes.
Well, this kid's not banging anyone. Apparently, there's nothing going on in the mattress.
He just doesn't want the mattress anymore.
He said it hasn't been used in months.
Right.
Maybe because he found out they were cheating months ago and he just.
Well, no, then it would have been used.
No, because.
Duh.
Well,
no.
maybe it is being used by her and whoever she's cheating.
All right.
Whatever.
lots
This
of
story
scenarios.
reminds me of the person who found their significant other cheating and just was like gave the scavenger hunt of their.
I love that. That was
belongings.
my
That
favorite.
was a good one.
With the TV in the Wendy's bathroom.
Yeah, it was
People
something
are
weird
so
like that.
bitter.
At least that's clever, and it's not like bitter. Like,
Yeah, this is
that's-
horrible.
yeah.
I mean, and douchey.
Stop
I want to see
ranting on-
another person
right.
struggle.
Stop
I
ranting
know.
on Craigslist.
I think it's kind of funny.
You got beat, man. You got beat. Just suck it up, brother.
If I was the
Move
dude
on.
banging his girl, I'd go buy it and frame it for him.
Wait, yeah, and then you're like, wait, I got my moving helper. And you bring the girl.
Me and my girl want to test this out real fast.
Oh, boy.
I'll show him.
I don't know. I
Close,
guess-
what do you think of the guy selling the mattress? Isn't he a little bitchy?
Yeah.
I think it's probably he was just like,
He's going to need a flesh jacket with an attitude like that.
I don't want this mattress anymore. Let's just get rid of it. I'm going to do a Craigslist ad. Actually, I'm going to do, I think it's kind of funny. I don't think it's really, I mean, it's bitter, but I don't think it's ridiculous. Like,
Oh, really?
I bet you he has another Craigslist ad up from that same
He's
day.
probably-
Hi, single guy just getting out of a bad relationship.
he's probably has his girls on the side anyway. Like, I don't
No,
know.
he's
I'm
not-
not
he
worried
wasn't.
about this man.
If he had girls on the side, the mattress would have been.
He wouldn't want to get rid of his mattress.
Right.
Yeah.
And he'd be using
Instead,
it.
yeah, he's going for the freaking lazy boy with the flush jacket and the handle of jack.
That's just weird.
Very.
It is. Where was this? St. Louis?
Boy, this trip took a wrong turn.
I don't know where this man
Oh.
was.
Maybe when you get your penile implant,
Setting this guy
I don't get it on that road.
you can test out the flush.
I'm going to do one more, and then I got to go.
One more story.
Where you going?
Got to go.
To the
Baltimore.
blue room.
Okay, so there was this man, and he's suing Delta Airlines because he claims he had no other option than to crawl off a plane and over to his waiting wheelchair.
Crawl.
He had to crawl. He was flying from Hawaii to Nantucket, Massachusetts to attend a conference and thought he
Great
had it
town.
all covered. He even, all the bases covered. He even called the airline weeks before his flight to confirm that his disability would be accommodated. So he was told that there wouldn't be any problems, but when his flight got canceled because of weather, he had to reschedule the next day, and that's when everything got messed up. So when boarding, he was informed that there was no chair and no lift, and that they would provide him a piece of cardboard to put down so
What?
that his clothes wouldn't get dirty. So he had no wheelchair to get off of his chair, like
That's
his
crazy.
seat, and he had
They
to
couldn't wheel
crawl
a
his way
wheelchair
out.
down the
Delta,
ramp or-
fly with us if you can crawl to your seat.
Yeah.
Bastard.
That's a slogan right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Sons of
bananas.
bitches, huh?
That's a lawsuit.
Yeah.
If
definitely.
fat people could sue, that wheelchair man
And no,
definitely can.
handicapped people are in a perfect position to capitalize on this. You know what I mean? Like, yes, fat people, yeah, you look at them, oh, that's a sad story. Handicapped, that's just a given, Like, the jury is going to find them just
Yeah, but-
so in favor.
It's so stupid, Delta. How hard is it to keep wheelchairs fold up? You roll them on and off the plane. I mean, how hard is it to get this guy in a damn wheelchair?
I thought every plane was wheelchair accessible.
But
Right.
have you ever walked down the aisle of an airplane? It's kind of tight. How do you
Right.
get a
Well, you
wheelchair
put them
down
up
it?
front, right? Right where you
Yeah.
can wheel the chair right
Oh,
in the
yeah.
front of the
Yeah,
plane.
they have wheelchair.
Can't you
accessibles.
put them where the stewardesses are, too?
Or couldn't you carry them out? You had to make 'em
where's,
crawl?
where's the good Samaritans on this flight?
Excellent point.
If I see a handicapped
Put
guy
them on the
crawling,
cardboard and drag 'em
crawling around and go, and that's just you got to pick the guy up.
I'm not a fan of Delta right here. That's
No.
not.
Yeah. No.
Definitely going
I
JetBlue from here on out.
I'm Continental, or what is it nowadays? Something
Uh,
else.
United
Southwest.
United Airlines. I'm all about United. I don't do Delta.
Now, speaking of trips,
I'm a
Coles,
stockholder.
Colesie's taking a little trip this weekend. Where you heading?
I'm going to Ocean City, Maryland tomorrow.
See how happy
That's-
she is?
That's a
Nice.
party
I know.
town.
I'm
You're gonna party
going-
it up.
I am so excited. It's one of my favorite places on earth.
Now, did you email the AC powder room before you left?
That will be on your desk first thing in the morning, Mr. Walsh.
That's right.
I asked her to bring back crabs, but I'm afraid she's coming back with the wrong people.
Well, at least they're Maryland crabs.
They have the best.
I know. Oh boy.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Okay.
All right, so that's the
Way
news
to make
this week.
things awkward.
Thank you.
All right, so when you return to the office next week, we
Yeah.
want to hear good stories,
Of course.
embarrassing ones from all your friends,
yes.
Absolutely.
and a great ride up on Thursday.
Yeah, is it gonna be
Got
included
it.
in the powder room?
I think so.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
has to be the powder room.
Gots to, man.
Yeah.
Has to be. All right, Coles, be
Safe
safe
trip,
on
Coles.
your endeavors.
Thank you.
We will see you next Wednesday.
Miss
Yes.
you.
All right, Colsey.
All right, let's get to a video right now. This one's from Cat Delilah. It's called Gangsta. And when we get back, we're going to be back with our fantasy football expert, Kevin Epstein. We're going to be breaking down the quarterback position in the 2013 NFL Fantasy Draft. We are 14A Sports on 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. We'll be right back.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all.
15 minutes of fame. Let's go.